It's really tempting to try to split my party again, but I don't know, that didn't go so well last time. Although I did kind of shoot myself in the foot going for that, like, fire elemental whatever thing. Probably not the best idea. I do appreciate that all these already have a defense 1, so while I would like to set up a sort of a choke point and heavily defend it, like the Artanta Tunnel, maybe we head out first and explore some. Oh, okay. I need to build a bridge across the waters. More convenient for me, but also more convenient for them. Friends and foes may use it. I don't have a way to destroy that at all, right? That just is what it is. Alright, let's explore first. Let's go for the Bear Aspen Wild, I suppose. Let's bring everybody. Bring them all. We'll stick together. The sickness, little me, feels called by destiny. Have an opportunity. Chilly land seems to drift in the night, a haunted ship slicing still seas in silence. The village languishes in the grips of an awful disease. Many lives taken, many more taken ill. Is that little May? Oh my god, Karen, hi! No one is on the streets but them. The stink of disease curls out each window. Only crickets and the occasional owl song are there to remember the world won't end tonight. Then fate sends me much needed aid. I thought I'd walk alone. So you often think. Where are you going? It hangs over me, Kieran. A brilliant lodestar. I'm setting out tonight. I think you're supposed to come. Are you okay? You don't sound like yourself. You're gonna have a babby birth out of your face. We go to a wild place that appeared to be in a dream. There's a poison in this town that was born somewhere distant. Wasn't just a dream. No, not just a dream. Journey begins at the downward tip of the year's longest night. Perhaps it's merely coincidence, or perhaps destiny's hand has touched these scales. That moon shape, though. That moon shape. Oh. Oh, I don't actually have a choice. Okay. Skip. There's no solider thing than fate. Oh. Okay. With little me and Kieran and goodbye, so Mr. D just marches off on his own. Alright. Okay. Good luck, little, Mr. D, not little D. Fog descends sometime after dark. It casts an unhealthy shade over everything. So your idea is to attack this place teeming with inscrutable malevolence in the very depths of the night? I can't put it into words quite perfectly. I just know it has to be this way. The knowledge lives in my blood. Really, I don't think it's my choice at all. As they approach Crook Blind, an unfamiliar odor comes to them. Chemical and thick, coating the insides of their cheeks, turning mealy in their mouths. Pressing on, the air grows denser, fouler, and then they see it. Oh. What do you call that? Something made that thing. Yes, nightmare is the word I'd use. It's clearly not here for any friendly purpose. Look inside that sphere. You can see our town, suffering. I think we have to destroy it, though I'm not sure what effect it'll have. Makes my bones itch and my nostrils burn. Let's get on with it. As they move to destroy the strange edifice, a hiss slices the air at their backs. Oh my god, it's one of they! The creature hasn't seen them. Fucking take out the altar, it's fine. It's just one of the things, we don't need to stealth it. Before the beast can react, little me and Karen have torn the edifice down, destroying its balanced articles and stomping the spell apart. Smash. Saw. Intimidation. All foes suffer 2 damage to start the mission. Wow. Alright, get fucked. I mean, like, it's just a Gorgon, like, I don't really understand why it's making, like, this is a big deal or something. Can we, out of curiosity... You do have the range for that. Come on down. Interfuse with the fire. Steal the fire. Hit him from the right. Never mind, he's dead. Okay. And then flank with Goodbye. And then move Kieran down and flank with Kira. And hey look, the slim flash of Laphonia. I like how every weapon sounds like it's some wild legendary. Powerful dueling sword. Melee accuracy, stunt chance, and block. It's a nice sword. Less damage, much better accuracy, stunt chance, increased block even. Right. Yeah, alright. Replace your great spear with it, and then we can give you a like a sidearm type thing. Actually, it sort of works out really well. I'm renaming it. It's called Viper Dragon's Pin. From Titan Pin to Viper Dragon's Pin. It's a bit of a different spec for you, but that works out, I think. And an offhand artifact, Potency 1, grants extra potency. +1 potency. Damage added to interfusion attacks, also factored into some abilities. Oh, well, I guess you would be replacing your shield with that then. Sorry, shield. The Gorgon dead and the strange spell shrine destroyed. For a moment, they can only look and ponder their deed, and hope this will be enough to stem the sickness. For some reason, I feel like laughing. The sky breathes. Those trees are well. The trees are well. I do sense a wholeness coming in around us. The sun begins to rise, and the world awakens. In the course of a few moments, the dark cloud of the Gorgon spell has blown apart, faded into memory. Little me and Kieran find no more reason to linger. They head home, where they will find the wasting illness that threatened to overwhelm the town has mysteriously vanished. I don't know why, but I have the feeling something's over. That I don't know what's next. I've always had a sometimes dreadful certainty about how things would turn out, and sometimes I wished I didn't. But now there's a loneliness different than normal. So I mean, what do I do now? You go with Mr. D and explore, goddammit. Ugh. I like how the third person we have with us, Goodbye, is just like completely left out of all of this. They're with us, they're just like over here hanging out. Look, now you get to enjoy some quiet. Take that as your reward, because it's absolutely precious. Except no, we're going with Mr. D and exploring. The fuck? Congrats on being a Bluehorn Mystic. Bluehorn Mystic. Ugh. Single action. Pull motes of heat out of the air, gather them to a single point, interfuse blaze on a tile with debris. Or just straight up endurance, +2 armor and 1 warning. When little me takes damage, for each interfused object, 1 point is prevented and the object takes 2 damage instead. Right. Or arches, just becomes a single action. Yeah. Speed! So, jeez. Alright. You guys scout this out then. God damn it, the game does this on purpose, I bet. I feel like I'm falling for like some sort of a trap, like this is just how it's meant to happen. Strength 4, assault the whatever. Lurking Deepists. Have we fought Lurking Deepists? Control F1. Oh no, that just shows me where they are. Lurking Deepest, lurking quietly and gathering strength. I don't know what they are though. Okay. Well, I guess... make a bridge? Anyone can use a bridge, our enemies included. Prudence is all I want. Takes time to build. Yeah, let's get started. Let's do it. Build a bridge while Mr. D tries to solo stuff. 300 days remaining to clear Gorgon sites to get more... Oh, clear Gorgon sites to get more time. I see. And that's investigate this altar. Right, there's a bunch of Gorgons there. Alright. Head up with them. Team, fall back. Actually, pause. If I were to have you set up... Do I have to? I might have to build a bridge here. Mr. D, do you want to build a bridge? Go build a bridge, Mr. D. You got this. Fantastic. 300 days sounds like a long time, but not really. 265 left now. The prisoner, Kieran and Gabai, went in search of an exile. They did? Gabai never told anyone. In fact, she often wondered whether it had truly happened at all. A death curse had been laid on her head as a girl. The words became the words of some weird witch whose wrath had been stirred. A vulture voice shrieked in Gabai's sleep, visiting often on nights of a shadowed moon. I had no idea. Many years went by. As summers piled up, Gabai began to feel a clutching hand at her heart. And at last she confided in someone. I feel like there's way more backstory to these characters that we just don't know for the sake of not knowing. And I'm wondering if the backstories of these characters, A, really matters, B, is randomized, or C, just kind of gets trickle-fed to you throughout the entire game, such that when it comes time for them to retire and effectively just become nobody, I am assuming these people just become NPCs effectively at some point when they retire and all that. By the time we learn their backstories, they're going to be like too old and decrepit to use anyway. Like, I don't know, like it's kind of building like we're doing, like with the game Dwarves from way back when, which I only very faintly remember. You're like learning about these characters as they're going through the entire campaign of the game, but like you don't not have them after a while. You have them the whole game, and I don't think this works like that because they're not like they got retirement ages and stuff, right? And like they have kids and relationships, and I'm assuming at some point the kids grow up throughout the campaign, and it's so weird. The pacing of this is really weird. She chose a friend, a woman with whom she'd fought battles and beaten dire odds. Cottage is just up this way. How are you doing? How was your breathing? I'm fine, I said. It's not like it's wasting me away. Quite yet. They traveled to the whispered home of an exile, an old mystic, reputed to have studied curses and their counters. Like, why are we doing this? When are we doing this? What is this? I never told them to do this, and they're just kind of doing it. Like, it's just a random event that pops up, but it's like a random story event that tries to... It's like a side quest that's just like thrown onto you, and like... It's so weird. It's really weird to me. I do wonder. There's a reason exiles got exiled, right? There's some reason. Exiles are often just people who made too much sense, too publicly. What's this lady called? Lotte was the name I heard. Lotte Bottle. Trees? Is it the wakeful trees again, all mumbling and moth-peppered? From the far side of the cottage, her creaky voice pleats. Is it trees or the breeze between them, or the hare or the proud owl muttering to mock my ears on this most markless night? Whatever you be, lostlings or doggins, or even a Manobones, if you creep hankering to my cottage door, be warned. I'm no morsel for a tooth, nor treasure for it. Easy now. We're just some well-meaning strangers here to talk. Well-meaning? Which are those? Then her lantern light finds their faces. And a laugh spills from her. A burbly, wet, warm laugh? Ugh. Gross, stop. Oh-ho, is it two couth travelers? Ahoo, ahoo. Come inside. It's late, but my stove's going. There's pig's feet pickled 9 years. Chicken, I'll clap? Oh, chap, and simmer. They tell this exiled mystic about Gabai's curses chicken cooks in a bluish bath. Curses, hexes, are all extensions of nature, agents of a wild will, like beasts, like fire, eating, breathing, destroying. Once a curse is spun into motion, it follows the course of chaos. The trick then is to trap it, to lure it out of the life it circles and bind it within new bounds. Sure, I know how to do this, but the cost is always steep. If you're set on it, then there's somewhere you must go, and you may not well enjoy it, what you find there, but you are to retrieve something. A stone. A stone that was buried in a cave well hidden. Few objects of power in this world fit to be a home. A prison for a curse. The Dwemerald stone, green and bright. I hope that I am the only one who knows its location. I guess so. Like, what's the alternative? We just don't do the quest and continue on life as usual, or do what's probably like a 40-day journey into a single battle for a really cool item. I'll do presumably a 40-day journey to do a battle and get a cool item. Hi, Mr. D. We're sort of here now. Bye, Mr. D. This fucking bridge. Alright. Where Lotte inked their map, an unremarkable tunnel mouth opens. I'm not set on going through with this. I want you to know that. It's fine to turn back. We've already come this far. Watch erupt this cave into the soft parts of the planet. There's a good, cool air, a strange ancient smell. I wonder if you feel it, being cursed. I wonder if it's something that the body feels. Shouldn't you be? Who knows? No, I mean, I wonder if when it's gone, I realize how affected my life's been. Down through the dimming narrows of the cave they stoop until Kieran pulls up. Half-broken wall here, made by people. There they squeeze sidelong, between dying, decaying, breeding. That's normal, or I don't know. I get why you do it if you were hiding a horde. Ambient light seeps from mineral veins in the next chamber. How old is it though? This mortar comes away like cake paste. What a nice statue. Good pose at least. She said it was buried. I didn't think she meant buried. It reads, Everlasting rest no cradles our bright hero, Ansel Aristalis, who tore our world from the talons of a hungry evil, and gave his life to free us from tyranny. So this jewel we're meant to find, it has to be nestled in with his bones. We can dig careful, it's fine. There's a lot of enemy flags over there now. The pair of them dig in the hard earth at the statue's feet. The cave clouds up, their foreheads steam, and they don't speak. Chop and scuff of shovels, echoes, grunts, and heavy breaths. Deeper and deeper, the hole widening, the soil rich smelling, smoky and sharp. And then... oh no! Crash. In the earth where they dug, a green jewel netted and strung. Not like anyone's treasure, but like a tool to drape from the belt. This pretty little gem. It can trap a curse? Look inside upon that feathered light, soaring and unsteady, glancing like center swords over hills forgotten, fates foregone. I don't even know where that's from. They exit the way they came in, leaving only dust and a defaced monument. But see, yeah, the thing is, Kieran, what do you figure this means? Oh, this? What does this mean, you're asking? With a soundless shout, the ghost steams forward. Oh, jeez. Let's fight a ghost. Bring your enchanted weapons. Spectral hero. Apparition glides through the air, wrathful and soundless, swinging a ghostly weapon that connects solidly enough with a fuckload of armor. Look at that boy. Oh, jeez. Alright. So, little me. As per usual. Let's walk on up. Interviews with. That shreds a bunch. That doesn't shred any. 10 damage that does, though. Jesus. Yeah, let's go with campfire? Oh, campfire. No, they have the log in front. Shred some of that armor. Only an 80% though. Ah, he did get it. Balls. Alright, goodbye. I need you to spook this ghost. Good job, goodbye. Well done. And then, let's move up on him. And for you, I'll... step you up and we can go for an ambush, but like ambush over here because I don't actually want you to use the shot. It's a bit clever, this one. So, how about this stump then? And blast it. There we go. That shredded some armor. Attacked him from the north. So you can shoot as so with your free shot. And then you can... You're still flanking him. So shoot again then. And that's why I didn't actually want to use the ambush shot, because I can more easily just spam the ever-loving out of flanks. Ah, God. The spirit turns to smoke, and then nothing. Kieran and Gabai don't pause long. They embark again for the cottage of the exile. Despite favorable weather, their campfires are louder than their conversation. Familiar smells, the wild fennel and black bell tell them they've returned. The trees are birdless by day as they were by evening. You okay? We're almost done. Are we? Wish I had a better feeling about it. I want to say though, thanks. Sincerely. I don't know where I would have gone, what I would have tried, if you hadn't kind of taken the lead. So quick indeed, as if you flew on wings of fire. I was just standing back there. Found the old stone. Or you said it would be. It's a tome is where it is, guarded by ghosties. Just the one ghost, actually. No, I'm so sorry. I'm sure it was just an ill-famed spot, but you retrieved it anyway? You must be so brave and so desperate. Yeah, well, I'm also wondering, after touching it. This stone, I'm not even sure what to call it because it's warm like a rock in the sun. It's different from anything I've held. You need wakeful things to keep a curse in. Ancient things from mid-age when the world was less still. They weren't born in the earth, they were crafted. Elden mystics and the gods of deep and glade. And who made the Dwemerald, the Malashir, the Meltstone, and the Moon Wheel. I don't know what any of these things are. When I was young, I lusted for these stones. They were the only thing, it seemed, that could be kept from me. I'm a hermit scholar, you see. Of course I would want them for study, but clearly they're quite rare. The cottage here seems somehow colder than the outside, as cold as the night when they came here first. I no longer wish to hold one. I wish for nothing to be held, nor any bird be caged. All her articles appear unmoved, even the dust has kept its place. It's as if this woman was simply sitting, waiting for their return. You know what I mean, Gabai. Your life is held in bondage by a curse you never earned. Now that I think on it, that should precede lunch. I must honor the urgency that moved you. Bring the stone out now. Livens a crowd of candles. Holding it again, Gabai can't help but be unnerved by the light inside the dome world. Looks just the same. Glowing lowly, pulsing with a suggestion of sound. She feels it through her bones, beating the thrum of vast wings. Lotte tugs it from Gabai's half-offered hand. What we attempt today is not a dangerous thing. You may watch, Karen, but don't interfere. Alright, and little me, you're just hanging out over here again, just outside, waiting to birth something from your forehead. Casting a curse is easier than removing one. The larger share of the risk is mine, if that comforts you. I still don't know what this curse even is. Like, what? Like, I would understand maybe if the campaign, like, had ended or something, or during the character creation they were cursed, and then that spawns this quest, but this just, like, came out of nowhere where it's like, oh, they're cursed, but it doesn't actually affect them at all. And, like, maybe we do this and Gabai just gets, like, a free level or something, and it's like, oh, the curse is removed. Haha, this is how powerful they've actually been. But the curse was bringing them down. It's so weird. Am I alone in thinking this? Weird. My power is ungreat, but I believe it should suffice. Allow me to reach out to you. A fog bank hangs in front of Gabai's future, and she's being asked to leap past it. But this is why they came to the House of an Exile, Lotte Bottle. Someone who has plumbed places no one else goes. The light will change. And it does. The window stays open, but day is doused with the cottage walls. Lotte's face goes blank. I must tell you to lower your defenses. It won't feel natural. Big, strong, knightly creature like you, but surrender. Interfusion is achieved, first drawn by inky lines between them, the color seeping in, a joining wall, filled and formed with nothing but the molding force of their minds. Gabai and woman Lotte are connected. Next, the stone is sought and bound to them. In the cottage, to Kieran, there's only silence, the ghosts of light, and the expressions on those faces in front of her. But to Gabai, there appears the nauseating specter of a thing even books forgot, something that has been trapped inside the stone. Oh! Since charred times. She wants to withdraw somehow, or shout, but finds even the notion brushed away, as if by Lotte's hands, suddenly long-seeming hands, and sharp of nail. A shadow presence exits her body. Gabai can feel it, leaving her heart clear. There's a smell of fresh blood. For a moment, pain contorts Lotte's face, and wild colors swirl under her skin. But the shadow grows quickly into the jewel, takes the place of whatever was once contained. They're finished. Oh. It all ends very suddenly. The dark, the quiet. Kieran manages to catch a slumping back Gabai. Puh. Got you. I'm really myself again. And oh, my prison. She lets the jewel tumble, crushes it with one swift, happy stomp. Shatters like a wormpecker's precious little egg. Gabai regains her feet. The house explodes. Lotte stands tall as wreckage rains. Ah, delicious morons, flagrant fools. Remember this moment. Savor it. Oh, how the growly woman... Growly, not growly. Growly woman growls. The tragic, the tart-eyed, the trickable thing. It's wonderful news. You need no more call me Lotte Bottle. I will never need to wear so coarse a name again. Call me Vultra, for I am she. I am the Vulture Queen herself. My powers come home at last. Oh, but you were so easily fooled. I might even believe you had desired this. Does the spirit of my servant reside in you? No, for I would have certainly felt that, I'd say, when you were young. But how pleasing that you will finally understand. How many times on a night of no moon had Gabai woken with a murmur in her ear, the whispering of an absent woman's lips? 0. maybe one, like 10 minutes ago, perhaps to cook this off, otherwise not at all. The whisper would rise in pitch as it went away, receding as if on wings. Yours is the voice I've heard all my life. Yes, I'm your cursed mother. And how special you are to me, child. Absurd little rabbit, who's fulfilled all of my dreams. If you think your talents can tickle me, think I can. But you've worked hard on my behalf. I'd rather reward you than rip your veins up. So, in that spirit, they circle towards her, faltering on house trouble. But like a feather in the smoke, the woman vanishes. In a barren taproom, later, along the road home. At least the curse seems gone. It does. Seems like it would be gone. I'm sure we'll find a way to undo whatever we did. Time and its mountains tend to pull meeting paths apart down distances that never more may cross. Kieran and Kabaya won't lay eyes on that vulture voice woman again. Not in this story. A Legacy campaign. Okay. So like the house exploding didn't hurt or anything, huh? Alright. Congrats, Kieran. Reduces the cost of recruit jobs by 1, +5 stunt chance to all heroes in party. Sure. But I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Where are we? We're still here. Okay. Let's bridge up with everybody now. They didn't even finish their bridge up there. God damn it. Okay. Bridge built. Gorgons are infesting this tile. They may ambush groups of 2 or fewer heroes, patrol, or take out these swords to clear the infestation. Yeah, we'll take a look at it with all of us. Then probably take out the Zrana earthworks and then work our way back up there. There's some calamities. I just have the 1 legacy point still. Pretty much just everything's healthier and stuff. And row 2, I think they had for a bit, but when we cleared the campaign, that was one that was ejected out, I think. So, row 2, back on the menu. Alright. I kind of like the calamity thing going on with this. I like the way that the crafting and all that stuff works, where you have to do that like back at the town. I like the whole way that the generally time is working in this. I don't like the presentation of the story. I feel like there's a lot of fluff, and I'm not really sure where these backstories are coming from, or why, or if they're random, or if it's something that I did, or if there's nothing you can do about it and just is, and I don't see why you wouldn't be going down the route of said storyline missions. The whole presentation there is just way off. The sort of comic book feel to the exposition is okay, but is absurdly draining. It is exhausting. Borderline yikes. Almost. Let's continue on. There it is. And we'll do a patrol to clear the infestation with everybody, thus making the tile easier to fight at the cost of it taking a bit more time. Haha. I didn't look at the strength before, but it is just strength 4 now, so we'll assault it with all 4 of us. Ataka. And more reading. Honestly, I'm just gonna skip. Just let me see the chances, dodge and stun. Okay, cool. I don't care. I'm sorry. I do not care. We found a furling wand, though. It's an artifact, a leaf artifact. It's a tier 2 wand. Controlled Splinter Blast. Splinter Blast and Splinter Salvo now damage the wooden object instead of always destroying it. And I get 2 temp health if I do a stunt with it. So do a cool flip. And I guess you can... would you be dual wielding it, or is this just like the second? This is a secondary weapon, isn't it? Like you got your bow and dagger. Yeah, that's just the second weapon slot. This thing is like the same though, otherwise, if I'm reading this right. But I could give it to Goodbye as a second weapon. We're gonna call this Blaster of the Mountain. Alright. So you've got that now. Oh, Stone Spirit. That's so cute. Yeah, swap weapon. Right. But you can't... You can't interfuse with it though, because that's like a class ability thing. Okay. Alright. I wasn't fully certain, and now I know, so... I'll have you open the door, revealing the Gorgon. And then you could work on soak stepping up to the spirit. I'm not fully certain if I care though, ultimately. If I go arches, yeah, that's not that much range. But okay. I don't think there's a lot of reason for you to soak step through the doorway. But we can step up, ambush, and goodbye. Can head up. And Guardian diagonal? Yeah, I think so. He tooted a horn. Oh. Okay. Well. Go for a bit of Splinter Blast. And then we can do a flanking shot. What a stun! Ah, so cool. And then you can flank as well. And that's that thing super dead. Hitting Toxin. You'll probably try to do that. So I'm gonna spoop you first, because I know you're easily spooped. And then we'll Guardian in case it gets spooped towards you. Yeah, no, it's running away. As it should. So I can just move up with Mr. D. Open the door, revealing some garbage. And prepare some shots. And you can interfuse with whatever that is up there. Statue, that's the one. Oh my god. Okay. Super dead. Well done. Jesus. Okay, good cover. Short. God, just go for the shot. 5 damage, 93%. Pretty good. And then Guardian. It's probably going to shoot a pinning toxin at you. Raccoon's just going to walk up and shoot at Mr. D. Or just sit back and shoot it goodbye. Yeah, it's going to sit back and shoot it goodbye. It doesn't want to move up because then it'd be like way too close for comfort against us. But now we can flank it from down here and stuff. Or not. Not enough of an angle. 86% though. Still pretty good. And then you... I don't have any vision. Just like a splinter blasts the chair. Yeah. Here we are. And then goodbye. Walk up. And flank it. And I think that's clear. Yeah. I don't like the flanking. The flanking is like stupidly strong. Because you can just endlessly spam it, and it means that movement and not finishing off your turn, like for goodbye, being able to attack, move, and attack is just disgusting because you could attack, move behind the person the other direction, and attack them from there, and that you would flank them. And if you started off by hitting them from the opposite direction to begin with, goodbye could flank and then move and re-flank again. It's so broken, and I highly doubt the AI is strong enough to, or smart enough to do that against you, so it's really just a player benefit. So either I coast through flanking everything and annihilating, or the game is balanced around you flanking all the time always, and it gets to be pretty bullshit if you don't flank. We'll see where it goes, maybe. Tier 1 staff. Less wording. I think I salvage it? Individual attacks. A nearby foe. Oh, it's just melee strike. But +2 spell damage is pretty cool, and 15 block is quite okay, but like... you gotta have it out for that, I assume, no? I'll salvage it. It seems like a bit of a waste, but oh well. And then just a 6% stun chance. Stunt, rather. To goodbye. Doing all sorts of cool flips and stuff. We got a legacy point. Yeah! Alright. Raccoons have extra health. They're now stronger. 25% health. Like, I feel like if I skip all the conversation, that's like 80% of the game, though, is the thing. And like, but the conversations and the exposition is so... it's so shit to me. Like, I don't care at all. It's like a do ya, don't ya? And then we'll secure this quick and find an item, because I'm not sure why you wouldn't find an item. It doesn't take that much longer. And if we're traveling together anyway, like... it's pretty fine. We're getting, like, tier 2 stuff, too. Hide, ingot, and spell thread. And a necklace of courage for a bit of block. Give that to Kieran. So everybody's got kind of sort of 50 plus block. And then if I were to prepare a defense here, just a tier 1 defense, how long does that take? 9 days. Do it. Boom. No time at all. And then we'll do a patrol up here to quell them. Yeah, strength 5 plus 1 from the infestation. So yeah, we'll patrol it. And may as well assault it. Whoops, while we're here. And that should leave us still with enough time to get up there, especially since we get days back after doing this. We're in a cave, apparently, by the way. We can clear out an entrance and move on, follow a chilly passage, or take some ancient stairs. Ancient stairs. Kieran's got plus 0.5 potency this campaign. And we got Thnar's Accordia. Looping words within this book help a speaker make connections among the self, the things, and the spirits in anyone's hands, and enables interfusion. Oh my god, goodbye! Increases max interfusions by 1 and allows non-mystics to interfuse. Holy shit. I mean, it's fucking awesome, but like, I got 2 interfusers now. We all begin combat in Great Plain, and Kieran starts combat with half health. Womp. Okay. Well, okay. Interfuse with some rocks. Discus, Jesus, it does so much damage. Discus him in the butt, and then shoot him 100% chance, and also bonus damage, and just all the things, and flanking shot, and yeah, ripperoni that guy. Absolutely devastated. Completely destroyed. If you ambush, it does plus 2 damage. Your attack normally does how much damage? I'm not sure if we know. Ambush is right next to you, though. And we'll just kind of hang out up here with you two. Doing a big search. We will re-sneak with you. Mind the Rager. Interfuse with the ruined wall. Into a discus. And hey, guess who's dead? What was withdraw? Oh yeah, withdraw is to get rid of it button. That's right. It's all blocked off up there, and you can't quite see down there. You could not arches either. All right, just wait up there. Don't go too far. Okay, like pretty much everything is down below. Oof. Stone Fox. Interesting. Yeah, no, we'll, strike you, and then problem is that raccoon might fuck you up. Kieran, you can kind of see it, right? A little bit? No? We'll try it. Okay. Yeah, fine. You don't die this day. But the next... What all do you do? Not a whole lot. Alright, I can just like interfuse with... I don't know, I guess that log. I'll blast you with the log a little bit. Would you like that? Oh, jeez. Look at all the debris that leaves. Arrow, would you... They really focus on the weaker ones, huh? Okay. That's fine. And then... I would want to... step you up to the raccoon. What's your chance to kill this guy? Not great. Okay. We're hidden again. Oh, swap weapon. I was wondering why you couldn't, like, hit anything, or Guardian. You had the wrong weapon out. Whoops. You're going for the person you can see? No, you're just moving through. Moving completely through the scenery to go for Mr. D. Alright. That's fine, I guess. It's whatever. So they will do everything in their power to go after the weaker person, so there's yet another way to exploit the AI. They focus low health people above all else. They'll even throw themselves out into the middle of nowhere, out of cover and everything to do it. Noted. To Mr. D. Mr. D is oddly inaccurate. I don't know if Mr. D's got just a tier 1 bow, or maybe you're behind on levels? Oh no, you've died. Twice now. Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this, guys. It was a Patreon choice, but like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I don't think it's the game for me. It's too much reading and exposition going on, and like stories that I don't care about for people that I can't care about because the game just keeps throwing like random shit into it. Like I don't, like I said before, like if Gabai had generated and it's like, ooh, one of their traits is curse. It's like, oh, what's that? And then that leads into the side quest about the whole curse thing. But otherwise, like, here's just this completely irrelevant thing that's just thrown at you suddenly while you're doing other stuff. And then they just like go off and do that for an unknown amount of time. Man, I don't know. It's not hitting me right. I'm not feeling it. I don't think I continue this, and I think I switch over to the second place winner. Because we're really quickly going to be falling into me just playing this because I have to. And not that I'm really enjoying it. The tactics combat of it, I can't even really say I enjoy because of the flanking thing. As broken as that is, it's stupidly broken. Like, typically it's, you have to get around them while they're in cover, and you get around to their flank, and you do that because they're always going to try to go into cover because they care about their lives and their safety. But in this, they don't at all. And this is just a matter of just hit them from different directions all the time, and you will guarantee to hit, thus allowing you to chain together more flanks all the time. It's a really strange way and super exploitable way to do it. I don't know if the game is balanced around it or not. So far, it's not at all. Maybe later on, the enemies have this sort of flank stuff in mind. Maybe they've got something going on that prevents you from flanking all the time, but then it becomes a problem where I've sort of built people and given them abilities based on being able to flank repeatedly. That whenever you fight something that is like unflankable suddenly, it becomes a real problem. And like kind of bullshit in game ending because you've been building around and specializing around this thing that the game would then take away from you. I don't know if this does that or not. I don't know. I'm just saying, if that is a thing, like how does this game handle flanks? I don't know, because the enemies don't do it to you at all, ever, from what I can tell. I'm not sure if they've got the AI for it. Maybe some of the later rounds with casters and all that, like when they interfuse with objects and everything, maybe it's like, oh my god, but I don't see myself playing this anymore to get far enough to find out. I'm completely out of the story. Any of our characters' backstories is just fucking hit the RNG button. And yeah, I don't know.